Hey, today I'm going to be sharing my recipe to mochi banana bread with or without nuts. So this is my second video on the exact same recipe, but the purpose for this video is to showcase some silicone molds that my sister bought me for Christmas. I've been intimidated by silicone molds in the past, so since I got them for Christmas, I wanted to put it to the test, and I wanted to put it into a well-trusted cake recipe, and I thought that this one, banana mochi bread with or without nuts, would be a perfect one. I have baked this recipe about 100 times. It's everybody's favorite recipe, and I even gave the recipe out, and it has been tried and tested, and the gals have succeeded. That's the feedback that I got. Cindy Ho from Arizona, Naomi, and Judith, they all tried it and they loved it. Thanks for trusting the recipe, guys. All right, so let's go straight to the recipe. So it is 3 cups ripe bananas. So these are about the consistency of the bananas. A little bit brown, but not too bruised. All right. 1 box mochiko. So this is the brand that I like. I don't go to any brand for any of my butter mochis, any of my bibinkas. This is the one, my friends. This is the one. 1 cup bisquick. All right. 4 teaspoons baking soda. I always get mixed up between baking soda and baking powder, but the orange box definitely is baking soda. 4 teaspoons cinnamon. All right. 1 teaspoon salt, 2 cups sugar, 1 1/2 cups canola oil, 3 teaspoons vanilla. This is the one that I like. Get it from Costco. 5 eggs, a can of generic cream cheese, and some of the ladies suggested just put in a microwave to make it a little bit warm, and it'll come out right on top of the cakes. So I'm just going to walk away from the camera and put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. And my nuts that I choose today for the banana bread cake is, of course, macadamia nuts and then almonds. So if you want to see the consistency of how the banana nut bread looks, you can watch my first video. I actually mix it up in front of you, but for the purpose of this video and time constraints, I just went ahead and baked it, and I have the finished project right here. So this is the first silicone mold that my sister bought me, and this is an intimidating mold, but I looked at the pictures online of how the cakes turn out, and cakes are beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this over and see what happens. Whoa. I like the look of this one. Check this one out. Wow. I wonder how I'm going to frost this one. So let's get the frost and see. Okay, so I warmed that up for about 30 seconds. And let's just see what happens. I'll probably cover this one with almonds. So I'm just going to use my instinct here. Ooh! Let's see how it turns out. This is working out quite well. Put some almonds in there. Gotta work fast here. That one actually turned out really pretty. Let me get you a close-up of it. And pan towards the bottom. So that is the first silicone mold that my sister bought me, and it is beautiful. And I am just in awe how it can actually turn out well defined. So this is a great recipe to use in these specialty molds. So we're going to go on to the next mold. Let's pan the camera back up. So this one is an interesting mold too. This one is a flat mold. It has no creases like the first one, but on the bottom, it looks like a flower. So let's see what this turns out looking like. Here we go. And I actually sprayed these molds. I didn't look up the instructions whether you should spray them or not, but I went ahead and sprayed them because I wanted to make sure that they did not stick to the silicone. So this one actually turned out pretty too. Well-defined petals. Gorgeous. I wonder who the lucky recipients are going to be of this one. I can't eat all this by myself. I'm sure I won't have any problems, so I am just going to use my instincts. And let me see if I can follow the lines here. Ooh, I'm kind of nervous. Okay, maybe put some in the middle. And this is where I could probably use some macadamia nuts in the middle to hide all the flaws, which I'm sure the recipients wouldn't mind the flaws anyways, but the presentation is just as important as the taste. All right, so let me pan the camera. Oh gosh, that one turned out pretty nice. Well-defined borders. Has kind of a unique drip look. Turned out pretty. I'm impressed by these molds. So the next mold is going to be this strange looking one. It kind of reminds me of monkey bread, which is, I always wondered how they make monkey bread in the store, but I think this one comes very close to it. So let's turn this one over. So this bottom one is a little bit strange looking. It looks like a weird egg crate at the bottom. So I'm excited to see what this one might look like. So let's turn it over. Whoa, that's really strange looking. But it does look like monkey bread. It looks like you could pull it from the corners and kind of get, you know, your pieces without ruining the whole thing. But this one I think I'm going to do without nuts, for the people that are allergic to nuts. But I am not a nut-free facility, but you know. So I'm going to do sugar on this. I am going to do powdered sugar. And it kind of reminds me of the waffle molds that I used to get in Colina, they had mochi pull apart kind of mochi bread like this, or a mochi waffle. And it reminds me of that. I haven't really seen it anywhere else, but I'm gonna make this real pretty with some powdered sugar. I'm gonna bring it up, show you here. Gosh, that looks so delicious. Delicious. So again, this mochi bread with or without nuts is a tried and true recipe. It has been repeated by me many times, and the families love it. And it has been repeated by some of my friends, and they have enjoyed it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the recipe in the comments, just in case I miss anything, or just in case I was talking too fast. I will be putting it in the comments so that you can enjoy it with your families too. And I hope you enjoyed watching me put on the frosting and the sugar. So let's get one more look at it. This one is really pretty. Wow. There's going to be some lucky recipients here in the next couple of days. And this one, wow. Look at that. Very nice. Well, I'll be catching you later. I want to greet you goodbye and say thanks to my sister for thinking about how I love to create things and buying me these molds. It's a great gift. My next step is maybe trying it with regular cake mix. I'm not quite sure if it will hold. More likely the cake mixes and recipes that are for pound cakes and bundt cakes will probably hold more form than a regular cupcake. But all right, take care. Bye-bye.